Got me a big Canadian whitetail here.
Big book to your left, right there. Right next to it. Yeah. You remember you go it's that building right there. The stairs are 9 feet wide. Okay. Go to the top of the stairs, there's a big book, and right on the right you'll see the thing you've got to take a picture of it, then you can always look. You know, you can blow it up on your phone and look at it. There ain't no way I'm going to talk him into smiling, is it? I went like this when he took mine. I'm like, what are you going to do? Typical day in the woods. Ford pulling the Dodge. Yeah. Got into your lap. You can run your mouth now. Hey, I've been waiting for this since yesterday. Good. That's how I test the Dodge out. I wouldn't normally do that, but for Hal, that's how I test the Dodge out. All this bullshit, here's the big buck check right here. Let's go, folks. Pretty much out now, we should. Yeah. We got Another one across there. No, it's a buck.
There was a medium buck in here the other day.
Well, we're up in the Adirondacks. We got a good dump of snow. It ended yesterday morning. I got 8, 9, 10 inches or something. And then it snowed again just before dark last night. We picked up another couple inches, inch and a half, 2 inches. And we've been trying to find a track made in the night. We come in this road here and there's a pretty nice buck. He's headed up on this mountain, but there's a track down further down the road going the other way. So it's one of them things we got to figure it out. We're going to have to take one of them. So we're going to go up here and see if it's the same one. A lot of times that's what it is. You think there's a lot of bucks, but when it's right during the rut here. It's the 17th of November, and them bucks lay down a lot of tracks looking for them does. So might take us a few minutes to work it out, but we'll find. I'm sure you'll catch up to a doe here sooner or later. So we'll get off on it. It's a pretty good track. Good track for here, not like a Maine track, but nice track. Probably I can lay my magazine from my Lot 6 in there, so that's 3.5. So he's 3.5 long, and probably not quite 3 wide, 2.5 wide. Pretty good track for the Adirondacks. So we'll head out on him. pounder.
Does it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they've lost weight now, but
Yeah.
200 pounder
Okay.
regularly.
Buck and a doe.
Alright. Do your thing.
It's a buck and a doe here. I don't know how big the buck is, but it's running. They come down off this ridge, across this road, and it's what we've been looking for all morning. Because it's warmed up this morning, melted out all the tracks, but this stuff here it ain't an hour old, I'm sure of it. So we're gonna go in and see where they start walking and see how big it is. If it's a real good one, then we'll continue on. There it goes, it's turning.
Yep.
That's not the same pond you filmed before. You see this ridge line that's coming down off of that big part below those buildings? See how there's a ridge line coming down this way?
Yeah.
I think that's where they go over.
Oh, really?
Chris might have done that. He's heading that way.
Oh, God. He's still standing there. I can see him. He walked off, Hal. I can still barely see him. Alright, I can't see him now, but I can't see him now, but no. Alright, Hal, he stood there for a while. If you move, slide to your right, okay? You might be able to see his legs. I don't know. Slide to your right. Like, he was right in this opening, Hal. To the right of that tree, you have to move. You can't see him where he was. You see? Move over a little more. You see that little patch of snow right down my finger, like right there? That's where he was. Yeah. He was standing in that. I could see his antlers. And he slowly walked. And he was right in that little dead center between those two little fir trees there. He was in that opening.
Just missed a buck. Coming down and following this track late in the night down off the mountain here. Down into these old cuts, but it's pretty open, and there's been a few other bucks running here the last few days, so I just told myself, keep your eyes peeled. It could be any buck coming through here. Come down off this little thing, and there's kind of an opening down below us. I see a deer go. We were walking right along. I probably thought we were a moose or something coming. We got within, I think, 50 yards, 60 yards of him. I see a deer go. Couldn't see what it was at first. And I popped out, jumped it through an opening. It was a nice buck. And then he blatted at it and it stopped down there, but he was behind a bunch of brushy alders, and I tried to shoot through the alders, and I never touched him, and I fired, and he stood right there. He just walked off while I was reloading, so give him a couple of minutes to settle down. I'm going to sneak down and get another look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky to see him. I thought he's almost out in them open cuts. I thought just the time, if we got the timing right, catch him out in them cuts, you know.
Yeah.
2 days left in muzzleloader season.
Yeah.
All right. We had about an inch of snow in the night to kind of freshen things up. Down in this area here yesterday was half bare ground, but it's a pretty nice morning. It's quiet, and we just picked this buck track up. That it's really fresh. It's real crisp. The snow is it's about 32, the freezing point, and the snow is tacky, and this track is packed down in the tacky snow pretty good. So yeah, I don't think we're very far behind it. So it's a good buck. Should be a 200-pound buck, but we're gonna go after it. See if we can get a look at him. Good, 3.5 by 3 inch track. Good big dew claws back here. So, got all day, see what we can do.
Great.
He'll be up here. We'll catch him because he's not like on a mission. He's walking slow. I think he's tired from walking all night. He's gonna be up here laying down somewhere. If we cross one of them big toe draggers, fresh, we'll swap. I don't think either one of these are gonna come back to life.
Dead?
Yeah, they'll die.
That's cool.
He's got a big bed.
Let's see.
Get a good track right in there. Pretty good front feet, huh?
Yeah.
He should be halfway decent. Like he came in here and he laid down, he got up and fed again. We should be pretty close. Another cold day in the Adirondacks here. 9 degrees this morning. Lots of snow. Kind of too much really. It's deep. It's almost places it's up to knee deep snow and grass and stuff, but it's a good 15, 16 inches. We got a little dusting last night again, maybe a half an inch, but it's nice. It's just enough to freshen up the tracks. And we were driving into this spot and kind of funny thing happened. We just kind of got to where we were going to go and a buck had crossed the road. And then he come back in the road and came out. And he came out right where we were parked yesterday. We were going to come up here and hunt again. And the buck come right out our tracks from yesterday. And now he's gone down the road a little further. We just have to follow it, but it's pretty crisp. There's a couple other tracks here that got a little snow in them, but this one's nice and crisp, and you can see it right in this. Now there's 2 inches of snow right here. You can see he's dragging his feet. His toes are turned out. You know, that's a sign of a mature buck. So we're lucky this morning. We're on one first thing. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. Maybe we can catch up to him. I'm sure he's out looking for love here. Peak of the rut. It's about the, oh, what the heck. It's the 18th, losing track of time. So the rut's on and the bucks are looking for him. probably half a mile. And we come to his bed here. It's down in this, we're on a mountain, but it's kind of in a flat here. Right now, bed's still frozen, but every time you lay down, we gain a little bit. Headed up the mountain. Well, we've been on this buck for about an hour. Lost a little time because he made a circle where that bed was, and we ended up taking the wrong track out. Happens sometimes. He made another loop and come back to it, so now we got the second choice. It's the only other choice. And he's heading up on the mountain now, and he stopped here to get in there. He thought there was something to eat in there. And you can see his horn marks here, where he got something to feed on in there. Oh. There must have been a fern there. He grabbed it and he dropped something. Well, we jumped this buck. I knew he was going to be laying here somewhere. He's been feeding and zigzagging, but the woods is pretty thick with beech whips and these little spruces here. And he's just typical of these smart bucks. He came from that direction, and he came up around and he was feeding. Came up on this little shelf where he was hidden behind these spruces. We never saw him, of course. He just probably caught a glimpse or maybe heard a stick snap. But conditions are tough today. It's deathly still. It's the hardest day to track when it's like this because every little thing you touch snaps and wiggles. I mean, it's so quiet. A deer could hear a pin drop 100 yards. But so, anyways, we'll have a sandwich. Let him settle down, see what he's going to do. And we'll get back on him. It's 11 o'clock. Been on him 3 hours. But it's been slow going because the snow's deep. The snow's bringing up to our knees here. So anyway, caught up anyways.